Everyone made fun of me. I was teased every day. I felt like no one liked me. But now, I feel like I belong. I feel more confident. I'm Claire Tietgen. Bullied but not broken.
Cool.
Hi guys, we have a very special guest that I am very close to, Demetrious Johnson. Hi Demetrious.
Hey, what's going on, Claire?
Thank you so much for doing this interview. I have the first question up and running. I hope you remember it because it's very important. Do you remember hanging out in Las Vegas and Angeles with me?
Yes, I do. The last time I was in Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yes, I totally do.
How did you get your nickname Mighty Mouse?
Yes, I got my nickname Mighty Mouse from my first coach. I was training in a gym full of guys who were way bigger than me. And so when I was training against him, I would pretend like I was bigger than them, and I would throw them around. And so my coach was like, "Yeah, your nickname's Mighty Mouse. Look at your ears. You're bald. You're black. Perfect. Mighty Mouse." And it's stuck ever since then.
Can you tell me your bully story?
When I was in high school, maybe even middle school, I was bullied, but nobody would never came to a point where I was getting put in trash cans. Only when I got to high school, when I was a freshman, I got beat up. Not beat up, I got my butt whooped, and then they put me in trash cans. That's kind of what they do to seniors. I'm pretty sure if you ask your parents, the same thing happened to them. But other than that, people call me short and make fun of my hair and all that stuff, but they don't let it get to me.
Did it ever affect your childhood?
I mean, when I look back on it, yeah, I can see it was stressful, but at the same time, when you're, 8, 9, you don't know what stressful really is until you become adult. So, definitely a rough upbringing, but not to where I regret it, I guess you can say, because it built me to the man I am today.
When did you start MMA?
Well, I started fighting at UFC in 2011, and I started training mixed martial arts after I got out of high school when I was 18. I started hitting the bag, and I joined the gym, and then I learned how to do Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, all of it together under one house.
Have you been bullied by the media?
I don't want to say I've been bullied by the media, but they do ask ridiculous questions to where I have no idea what the answer is, and I think they don't even know what the answer is that they're trying to ask me. So I don't want to say they try to beat me up when we go that far as being bullied, but they ask stupid questions.
Any advice for kids being bullied?
Yeah, I would say to the kids that have been bullied out there, just, brush it off your shoulders. I would say one of the things that gets you by or gets people through being bullied is their family. Look to your friends, your family, and be outspoken about it. And tell the teachers, tell the principal, then the principal doesn't do anything with it. Then you tell your parents. Then your parents, they should go to the principal. But at the end of the day, when you're getting bullied, you can always fight back, but it's only going to make it worse because you're going to be in trouble if you fight back. One of the stories my mom always told me is that if somebody hit me, you're going back to, 10 times harder, and then I'll come to the school, and then I'll, clear things up. But if somebody hits you, you hit them just as hard as back. And I live by that, and the first time I got in a fight, I hit as hard as I could, and I never got in a fight again, so.
What should we do about bullying?
Oh, man, it's very hard. I always tell my wife that being bullied is part of life. It's going to be very hard to get around it, but obviously, I don't condone it and I don't support it. And I think the schools should have a very low tolerance when it comes to bullying because obviously it's not something that is, being enforced during school. So I would say just have a low tolerance in school to where, the kid bullies, once or twice the same person, then, get suspended. Next thing you know, get suspended for 2 weeks. After that, okay, third strike, you're expelled.
What is the hardest thing you have to overcome in becoming a champion?
I would say making sacrifices. What I mean by sacrifices is that I don't get to hang out with my friends as much as I would like to. I'm away from my family a lot. I like to see my kids a lot. And the mental capacity that goes into training, day in, out, to go in there every single day, to do the repetition of the Muay Thai pads, the wrestling, the grappling rounds, it wears and tears on your mind mentally and physically. And I think just going back to the gym every single day to do that, that's probably the hardest thing I would say I do as a champion. It's the mental preparation to go out there and defend my title.
Thank you for that good answer.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. My wife said the exact same thing just now.
Do you think that the lower weight fighters are getting more respect?
I think we're slowly getting more recognition from the UFC and the casual fans. The hardcore fans, they already love the lightweight division just because they've been watching over in Shuto. Their lowest weight class is like 118. But that being said, I think eventually the casual fans are going to catch on to the lightweight division, and then I think we're just going to blow up. I mean, when the lightweight division came out for the UFC, nobody liked it, but once they got Frankie Edgar in there, Ray Maynard and those wars, people started getting traction.
Thank you so much for this interview. I know it took a little of your time, but thank you so much.
There you go. You're welcome.
This is Claire Tietgen with Bullied But Not Broken. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Demetrious UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, and I support Bullied But Not Broken.